Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just that Barkowski will get called first,
Okay.
and then we'll do the move-ups.
All right.
Do we have any, are there any alleged victims there to testify in the DV cases?
They're not up here yet,
They're
Your
not.
Honor. They're not up
Okay,
here yet.
that's fine.
We're gonna do it now. Yeah. We're gonna do it.
To the best of I kept them in the same order. So. Bear with. But I pulled that one out.
You gave it to them? Okay.
There. Move up. Okay, gotcha. You guys ready? Or no?
Yeah.
Ready? All right. All right, let's go on the record. Can you all hear me down at the BRC?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right, let me get appearances first from the state.
Stephen Miller for the state, Your Honor.
Misha Finellis on behalf of the Office of the Public Defender, Your Honor.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Morning. All right, Mr. Barkowski?
Yes, sir.
All right, your attorney, Mr. Lindsay, is present with me here at the courthouse. Can you see him now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You, sir, are here in 2020 CF 4288AO. A warrant was signed by a judge in the circuit who found probable cause and issued the warrant for your arrest. You're currently being held no bond because you had to see a judge before we could set bond. Is the alleged victim in the courtroom, or are they up there yet, or no?
No,
No.
sir.
No, she's not there, or no, they're not up?
They're not up here yet, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, let me just, do you know if they're coming up?
Are we calling them up?
Okay. If you can
Calling
just
them up
have-
now, Your Honor.
All right, if we can just skip Mr. Barakowski for a minute until all the people are up there, just so I can make sure if the victim is present, the victim's able to be heard. Sorry, sir. Alyssa Barber. Let me wait for the people to be brought up because these are all.
Come on, Bob.
What's that?
Come on.
I didn't get.
Okay, right.
All right. Corrections, just let me know when everyone's up there so I can. Battery.
Is there a public defender somewhere?
Yeah, it's Kenneth Barber. Right. All right, your name, ma'am?
Alyssa Marie Barber.
All right, Ms. Barber, you are here in 2020 CF 4447 AO. The court finds probable cause for your arrest. The court will also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Is Mr. Barber present?
No. He's in jail, but no.
All right.
Is this,
By the way, he was the
Yes.
aggressor and I defended myself.
Ma'am, hang on a second.
I'm sorry.
Hang on.
I'm sorry.
Everything's being recorded. If you say something, it'll be used against you, all right? We're just here to set your bond and
Okay.
get you out, try and
Yes,
get
sir.
you out of jail if we can.
Yes, sir.
the other barber is a juvenile,
Okay?
so he would be at the
Yeah, he is.
at juvenile.
Okay. All right, ma'am, you reside at 10036 Creekwater Boulevard?
Correct.
And does Kenneth reside there with
No,
you?
sir.
Okay. All right, counsel, I'm assuming you want bond, right?
Yes, sir. And a one-time return. Oh, well.
Okay. State any objection?
I got it.
All right. All right, ma'am, as to count one aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, I'm going to set bond at 2,500. Count two aggravated child abuse, I'll set bond at 150. You were to have absolutely no contact with Kenneth Barber once you're
Absolutely.
released?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay. Let me explain to you what absolutely no contact means.
Okay.
That means no contact directly via phone,
Yep.
text messaging, email, Twitter, Skype, anything. It also means no indirect contact. That means you can't have a friend, family member, or someone else contact Kenneth on your behalf.
Sir, just so you're aware, I'm going to go ahead and relinquish and terminate my rights to that
Okay, ma'am.
child.
Ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Let me repeat one thing to you. Everything you are saying
I'm very aware.
is okay. I need you to not say anything else
Yes,
except
sir.
for thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
You have a good day.
Hang tight. You're to have no hold on. You're to have no contact with Kenneth Barber. If you have any personal effects at 10036 Creekwater Boulevard, that's your home, correct?
That is my home.
And he does not live there.
He does not live there any longer.
Okay. State any objection to her returning? Okay. All right. You can return to that property.
Thank
Okay.
you.
If he shows up, you are to call the police.
Absolutely.
Okay. You are not to consume any alcoholic beverages while you're out of jail.
Absolutely.
You're not to use any illegal drugs. If you have any weapons or firearms, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Someone from the Office of Public Defender will be in touch with you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
So,
Mr. Lindsay.
yeah, already up, Your Honor.
All right. Back on the record, and Kyle Barakowski,
Yes, sir.
2020 CF 4288AO. Are there any victims that wish to be heard?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel.
We're asking for, we think it's reasonable in this case to set a bond of $2,500 with the condition of no contact with Gabriella Washington. Mr. Barkowski is 29 years old. He has no prior record. He was born and raised in Orlando. He graduated from Popka High School. He served 6 years in the Air Force. I'm going to represent him. So I think that's a reasonable.
Okay. Counsel. State.
Your Honor, the state would submit the standard bond schedule on a F1 is 5,000. 5,000 minimum to 10,000. And these are some pretty serious charges. Understanding he's never faced any charges previously, these are serious charges. So the state would just ask the court to impose at least the minimum of 5,000 from the bond schedule.
Is it an F1 or an F2?
I think there's only probable cause for
Yeah.
these officers submitted. It's difficult.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't have the chart. I just have the warrant.
As a lifelong resident of Orlando.
I got you. All right. Given the situation, given the circumstances, I'll set bond in count 1 at 2,500, bond in count 2 at 150. Sir, you're to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. You're also not to return to the scene. Do they live? Does he live there, or does he have any personal effects there? Or
I think one of the scenes may have been his residence that she was in fact a guest at the time.
okay.
Another,
So the Iris Court, is that your residence, Mr. Barkowski?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She does not live there with you, correct?
No, sir.
Okay, so you can go back, you can live at your home on Iris Court. The other address was,
I think it was his father's residence. It was a third party residence. I don't believe it was her residence.
His parents.
okay,
Never, nothing in her residence.
okay. Your parents' home was the other place of incident?
Yes.
Alleged place of incident? Okay. Any objection to him going back there?
I just asked to explain to him the full no contact.
Yeah. Okay, so sir, you can go back to your home and to your parents' place of residence. You're to have no contact with the victim. I'll explain to you what no contact means. I'm sure you heard over the PA what I told the young lady before you. No contact means you cannot directly or indirectly have any communication with the victim in this case. Your attorney can explain to you a little bit more in depth, but you can't text, phone call, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, whatever social media means, email or anything directly with the alleged victim, or have someone else contact the alleged victim on your behalf and to send a message, tell her something or anything like that, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, any weapons or firearms that you have should be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
And Once you get out, just reach out to your attorney. He'll give you an update as to when your next court date is. Just make sure you stay in touch with him, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Take care. You too. All right. Mr. Kozil?
Yes, sir. How we doing today, Your Honor?
Good, how are you?
All right. Just found out today was my birthday.
You just found out today's your birthday?
Well, I kind of thought it was like knew it, but I wasn't sure.
It's been your birthday for 40 years.
Yeah, I know, man. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sorry you just found out it was today.
Yeah.
What'd you do the past 40 years?
Oh man, too much.
You didn't celebrate it?
No, I didn't get to celebrate it. I spent it in
Oh.
jail all day. Well,
All right, well let's see if we can get you out today to see if you can celebrate your birthday a little bit, all right?
all right.
How's that sound?
That sounds awesome.
All right, you're here in 2020 CF 4411AO, charge of criminal mischief and disorderly conduct. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and the court will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
All right.
As to count one, I'll set bond at $1,000. Count two, set bond at $100.
Count two.
Count two is at 100.
Okay.
That's the disorderly conduct. All right?
All right.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yep, no worries.
Judge, can you order no return to the?
Your Honor, Sullins,
Can,
Rouse is mental health.
all right, can you bring Mr. Kozio back real quick? Sorry.
This is the case of the guy here.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Yep. Southwest, right? One more thing before you get out to celebrate your birthday. I gotta let you know that you cannot return to the airport, all right?
All right, I agree with
While
that.
this case is pending, you are not to return to the Orlando International Airport.
All right, I appreciate that.
No worries. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Your Honor, Rouse is
Mike-
mental health.
All right. 2020 CF 4415 AO will waive Mr. Rouse's appearance, appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent him, find probable cause, set bond as to count one at 2,500, count two at 100, count three at 100. He's also here he has a 2020 MM 15560. He was out on his own recognizance. We'll revoke and terminate that, set bond in that case at 1,000. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed in that case as well.
Next on the list, Your Honor, Sullins. He's medical.
All right. Mr. Sullins, 2020 CF 4451 AO. We will waive Sullins, Ms. Sullins' appearance, or Mr. Sullins' appearance. Find probable cause for the arrest. Sign the Office of Public Defender to represent him. As to count one, set bond at 1,000. Count two, set bond at 250. Your name, ma'am?
Marie Carballo.
All right, Ms. Carballo, you are here in 2020 MM 2645 AO, a charge of petty theft. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this matter. Does she qualify for PTR?
She's here on other charges, Your Honor. They were addressed yesterday.
Oh, all right. Well, in this case, we'll set bond at $250. You are not to return to the scene. You bond out, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Your Honor, Kevin Dallas, medical.
All right. 2020 MM 2649 AO, Carl Dallas. The court will waive his appearance at initial appearance. Court finds probable cause for his arrest, trespass on property. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent him. Set bond at 250.
Shaquilla Ward.
But that was Dallas. Set bond at 250. Ms. Ward?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, you are here in 2020 MM 159AA, charged of criminal mischief and violating the Health Management Protection Act. Court does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. That's the count one. We'll set bond at 500. Count two, we'll set bond at 250. Ma'am, let me just explain to you the situation that's going on. There's an emergency order issued by the governor, as well as Mayor Demings. All right? We cannot have people out when they're not supposed to be out. I'm not saying you were or you weren't. You're charged with being out in violation of those orders. All right?
Yes, sir.
The next time, if you get caught again, the bond's going to be revoked in this, and you're going to be held no bond.
Yes, sir.
Because we can't have people out on the streets right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
No return to the location of the incident, no contact.
And ma'am,
Come back.
can you bring it back? Sorry. You are not to return to the scene, and you are not to have any contact with Mr. Huff,
Yes, sir.
directly or indirectly. That means via personal communications, text message, Facebook, email, Twitter, Skype, whatever you use, or having someone else contact him. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Your name, sir?
Darren Broom, sir.
All right, Mr. Broom, you are here in you are here on an out-of-county warrant from Volusia County. Your bond is set at $323. You wish to bond out, you can bond out by posting your bond. If not, you'll be held till this pandemic's over, and Volusia County will come get you.
Yes, sir.
All right? Good luck to you. Mr. Coleman.
Yes, sir.
All right, you two are here on an out-of-county bond from Volusia County. Your bond will be set at 0. We will reach out to Volusia County to see if, did you have a private attorney or public defender over there?
I haven't seen nobody, haven't heard nothing yet.
Okay, well, were you appointed a public defender initially over there?
No, not yet.
All right. Who was your attorney on your underlying case? Because this is a violation of probation.
I don't know. It was 10 years ago for this charge that I'm violating for.
Okay.
Can't remember.
We'll reach out to Volusia County to see if we can somehow figure out a way to get you out and get an understanding of what the charges are, what the violation was. And then we'll see if we can recall your case, but you'll be held right now, no bond, at the Orange County Jail. If we can get in touch with someone from Volusia County, we'll see if we can get something worked out where we can handle the case here remotely to try and get a bond set for you or get you out of jail or see if you want to enter some sort of resolution. If not, unfortunately, our hands are tied. All right?
Yes.
So be expecting to hear from corrections, and they'll let you know when your next court date is.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
Angel Rivera.
All right, Mr. Rivera, you are here for an arraignment in 2019 MM 3275AO. The Office of Public Defender will be appointed to represent you. In this case, it's Division 50. You don't have dates, do you?
Was previously set for VOP status, April 30th at 8:30, courtroom 4E.
All right. Hang on. Yeah, sir, I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Unfortunately, I can't give you a court date for June yet. But if you're able to bond out when you get out of jail, make sure you reach out to the public defender so they can
I received
give you
the-
your next.
I received the public defender letter already, sir.
Right. I know you've been appointed the public defender. I just can't, I don't know what else is holding you in jail. If this is the only thing that's holding you in jail,
I have a bond.
which,
No.
This is the VOP, I believe. He picked up a new offense of 20 MM 2479.
have you already had his initial appearance and bond set on that one? There's no bond on the VOP? Is that what the issue is?
Angel Rivera, 2019 MM 275.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
what's-
the case that he has the VOP. So he probably has no bond on that VOP. I don't know if he has a bond on his new DV case, 2020 MM 2479.
I do.
He has a $1,000 bond on the battery domestic.
So the 2019, let me look, 2019 MM 3275AO. So what happened on the third at the first appearance? It was held no bond?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if we can't give, since we don't know what's going on, give him.
Under Marcy's law, I can't set a bond without the victim being notified and a chance to be heard as to setting a bond. We set it with a chance for the state to notify the victim and see if the victim can come in Friday or,
I just don't want him sitting there.
no, I get it. State, any issue with,
You want to try and reset it?
is Friday enough time?
I'll go back to the office and have
Okay.
attempts made to contact and provide, and the information is if she wants to provide input to go to PRC.
Right. All right, sir, I'm going to reset your case for Friday morning.
Yes, sir.
Or Friday at 11 o'clock, so we can see if we can get in touch with the alleged victim, see if she has any input, or he has any input into your release to setting a bond. Under Marcy's law, that's something we have to do now.
Yes, sir.
So we'll reset you so that way we can set a bond on Friday, hopefully, and we can get you out.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
You'll see me because I'll be here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Robinson?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you are here in 2020 MM 2068AO. The Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent you. Your case will be reassigned to Division 82. Here's my division. This is here for a trespass. Is there an offer?
Judge,
Okay, 63. Reassigned to 63. How many days does he have in? What else is he in for? I know, but what's holding him in there?
I just,
This is his only case, Your Honor.
Okay.
so his history is extensive.
Right.
Trying to prepare to possibly offer a plea. I mean, I understand we're trying to let people, there's 16 prior trespasses in Orange County that he's led to and resolved over the past 10 plus years, ranging from 7 days credit time served to 267 days credit time served. I mean, if the state were to make an offer, it'd be a year in jail.
Right.
If the state needs more time to possibly look at it, because that seems to be what the issue might be, if we could also reset this one for Friday to give the state enough time to look at the history offer.
Another ASA is willing to resolve it. I just can't do it.
I got you. Mr. Robinson, let me ask you this. If we reset your case to Friday and give the state a little bit of time, is that something you'd be interested in resolving your case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why don't we reset it to Friday at 11? And we'll see what the offer is and if he wants to take it.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you. We'll see you Friday.
Your Honor, who do you have next on your docket?
Pierre? No? who do you have next?
That's the Creole are we gonna do the interpreters next?
We can skip them.
All right.
We'll skip the interpreter cases. Who do you have?
We can start with the writ of attachment, Mr. Sylvester.
No, medical.
He's medical.
Sylvester?
Yes, sir.
Raul Sylvester?
Yes, sir.
All right. 2013 DR 13771. Raul Sylvester, this is a writ that was issued by a child support hearing officer here in Orange County. I will waive his appearance today based on his being picked up and being in medical. We'll release him on his own recognizance. He is to appear in court June 1st at 1 o'clock. The 5th floor of the Orange County Courthouse at the Child Support Hearing Office. If he fails to appear, a new writ will be issued. Oh, sorry. It'll be June 1st at 10:45. So if you all can, I'm signing the order now for his release. And then he will be released. All right, give me 1 second. All right.
Come on, Rayfield.
All right, who do you have next? Your name, sir?
Carl Rayfield.
One more time?
Carl Rayfield.
Misdemeanor and traffic, VOP.
All right, hang on a second. Yeah, hold on. It's way down there. What happened to going in order? Hang on, let me try and find it. My stack's different.
Madam Clerk, Denise,
Yes,
are we going straight down the docket?
yes, but our docket sounds like it's different from yours.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Sorry.
What's the last
You're probably at the very bottom.
Good morning, PD.
What's your last name again, sir?
Rayfield.
Rayfield. Dead last. Hang on, we're looking for you, sir. You're good. It's not your fault. All right. Carl Rayfield. Told you we'd find you. 2012 MM 950AO, violation of probation. How old are you, sir?
68.
All right. The Office of Public Defender is appointed to represent you. State. Counsel.
Tim ROR.
All right. All right, sir. I'm gonna release you on your own recognizance. You have dates for Division 80 in June yet? Huh. Okay, you'll be given a date to appear at an arraignment. But it's a VOP. Other than arraignment. Who's Division 80? Okay. All right, so you'll get a date when you get released. It'll be on your paperwork, your date to come back to court for arraignment. But for today, you'll be released on your own recognizance, all right? Just make sure you stay in touch with someone from the Office of Public Defender.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. All right, can we? I'll call
The
this one. and
message,
then
Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to call this one, and then I'm going to get Mr. Pierre, since we have the Creole interpreter on the phone. What's your name, sir?
William Dunn.
Mr. Dunn. Back in order.
Domestic.
I'm so sorry.
Sir, sir,
Yes,
sir,
Look straight at
me.
Yes, sir.
No communication that way.
Yes, sir.
Don't look that way either.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Dunn, you are here in 2020 CF 4450AO. Court does find probable cause for your arrest. We'll also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. In this case, is Ms. McIntosh in the courtroom?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, is she in the box?
Yes.
All right, Ms. McIntosh, can you raise your right hand to be sworn?
solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give should be the whole truth,
Ma'am, can you speak up?
Yes. I don't think she heard you, Madam Clerk.
All right, Ms. McIntosh, can you raise your right hand?
Right hand is up.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony that you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. McIntosh, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything you want to tell the court about what happened or about Mr. Dunn being released?
He needs to stay away from the house, I believe. And I know
Okay.
he has no place to go. He's medicated. I'm his caregiver for his medication, but I can't do this anymore.
Okay. Whose home is on Seaflower Street, yours or his?
It's mine.
Okay, would you be in fear for your safety if he was released from jail?
No.
Okay. And does he have any personal belongings there besides his medication?
Yes.
Okay, would you be afraid if he came with law enforcement to get his personal belongings once for an hour?
No.
All right. Is the medication like psychotropic drugs?
It's hydrocodone and Adderall
Okay.
and his other medication for bipolar.
Okay. Are you aware of anyone else that could give him the medication on a daily basis?
No.
All right. Mr. Dunn, do you have anyone that could give you the medication?
Yes.
Who's that person?
I have a lady friend.
Okay. Where does she live?
She lives here in Orlando.
Okay. Is there a way for, does Miss McIntosh know who your lady friend is?
Yes.
Who?
Miss McIntosh?
Shelley.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
No, you don't know, or no, you don't trust her to give him
No,
the
I
medication?
don't trust her, period.
Okay.
Okay. What authority do you have to be the person doling out his medication?
One more time?
Did a court order you to be his caregiver for the medication?
No,
Or is it just something?
I have been his caretaker in and out of situations for the past 8 years.
Okay, but is there a court order or appointing you
No.
as his? Okay, so if he's designating, was it Shelley? Is that her name, sir?
Yes, sir.
If he's designating Shelley, ma'am, without a court order, I don't see that there's any way you can stop him from saying she's the one to give him his medication.
When she has her own problems, I wouldn't suggest it.
Sir, anyone else?
Yes, I'm able to take my medication on my own, sir.
So why has Ms. McIntosh been doling out your pills to you on a daily basis?
Because she's better at it than I am. She's been doing it for so long. It's just second nature to her. But
Okay.
I am capable, Your Honor.
State.
Say that return one time to the residence to gather his belongings, including his medication, and no contact, no return after that.
Counsel.
Yeah, just time return with the police officer, and if he says he's capable or he has somebody to give it to him out.
All right. Sir, I'm going to set bond in this case at $2,500. You are not to return to the address on East Seaflower Street except for one time with law enforcement to get your personal belongings. Ms. McIntosh, I'm going to order that you provide all of his medication to him in a bag when he gets his personal effects. And sir, you are to either take those as prescribed or give them to someone to give to you as prescribed. You are not to be in control of any other narcotics other than those that are prescribed to you. You are not to use or consume any alcoholic beverages while you're out on release in jail. You are also not to have any use or possess any firearms, ammunition, or anything of the such. If you own any firearms or ammunition, they are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. After your one-time release, before and after your one-time return to the address on Seaflower Street, you are not to have any return to that scene, and you are not to have any direct or indirect contact with Ms. McIntosh or the witness Ethan Pyle in this case. Direct or indirect contact means text message, Facebook, email, any electronic means, or having someone else reach out to Ms. McIntosh or Mr. Pyle directly or indirectly to convey a message from you. You are not to call, you're not to text, you're not to do anything. If Ms. McIntosh's phone number is in your phone, I highly suggest that you delete it so you don't accidentally call it or butt dial. If she tells law enforcement that you called her and she can show them, there will be a warrant issued for your arrest for violation of your pretrial release condition. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm getting pretrial release, sir?
No. Your bond at $2,500. Is he eligible for PTR?
He didn't qualify due to his community ties.
Okay. So you can only post bond at $2,500. All right? Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Is this Mr. Pierre?
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. Ed? Interpreter?
No, this was different.
Hang on. Teleconference? Interpreter, you there? All right. Have you been sworn today? All right. Let me get, you're going from English to Creole and Creole to English, correct? All right. Raise your right hand to be sworn. Can you all hear?
No.
Corrections?
No.
Do the victim need?
Hold on. We're having an issue with the jail hearing you.
Do she need an interpreter too? Does she?
Hold on a second.
Does she need an interpreter too? Okay.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to get you back. Can you guys, do the headsets work down at the jail?
Yes.
Can you hear the interpreter on the headset?
No.
Mr. Interpreter, is there a way for you to speak up a little bit?
It's not coming in at all.
All right. How do we get, is he on language line? Does that have a speaker? Hold on. All right, Mr. What's that? All right, Mr. Pierre, I'm gonna have to come back to you because I'm gonna have someone come. And Mr. Interpreter, I'm gonna have to call you back. Sorry. Hang on. Mr. Interpreter, we'll call you back, all right? Thank you, sorry. All right, hang on a second. Let me email help. I don't know if we'd be able to hear him. What'd they do? Hold on one second, sorry. All right, sorry about that. Hang on one second. All right, your name, sir?
Derek Highlands.
All right, Mr. Highlands, you are here in 2020 CF 4461AO, a charge of battery, committing domestic violence. Court does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Is Miss Almeida there?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, can you raise your right hand to be sworn?
Yes.
Let me do it.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right. All right, ma'am,
Yes.
is there anything you want to tell me about the incident that happened last night?
Yes, Your Honor, it was the first time that anything like that has ever happened. I just wanted to say that. It was just a bad argument between us both.
Okay.
And
Ma'am, can I get you to do me one favor? Just take half a step back from the microphone.
okay,
Thank you. Perfect.
okay.
All right.
So, yeah, it was the first time that anything like that has ever happened. He's
Okay.
never done anything to me like that before, and we've been together for over 4 years. He's a hardworking guy, and it was just a really horrible argument. I want him home.
You do want him home?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you in fear for your safety if he's released from jail and comes back to live at home?
No, absolutely not.
Do you all have any children in common?
No,
All right. And whose home is it? Yours, his, both yours together?
it's both of us. Well, he owns it, but it's both of us. I mean, we both.
Okay. And are you would you have any concern with your ability, if something were to happen again, to call the police or law enforcement or exit yourself from the situation?
No, not at all. I'm not scared of doing that.
All right. State?
No question, Your Honor.
All right. And ma'am, I see that in the arrest affidavit, there's an indication that both of you had been imbibing in the spirit, so to speak.
Yes, Your Honor. It was a sunny day, and we've both been working really hard, as everybody does, and we just had some cocktails by the pool, and it just kind of went a bit wrong. I guess it's been stuck at home.
I get you. Counsel.
That's HR release.
Is he qualified for PTR?
He qualifies for pretrial, Your Honor.
All right, sir. If you wish to do pretrial release, the court has no objection to you doing pretrial release. They can explain that to you down there at corrections and give you the paperwork. If you don't want to do that, I'm also going to set bond in this case at $1,500. You're to have no hostile contact with Miss Almeida. That means no yelling, screaming, nothing of the such. Anything that she feels is threatening. If she wants to call the police, she can call the police. All right? Absolutely no physical contact or anything like that as well. You're not to consume or possess any alcoholic beverages during this time as well while you're out of jail, pending the resolution of your case. You understand?
Yes.
All right, if you have any firearms or ammunition, they'll be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours you release. And I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Mack?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Mack, you're here in 2020 CF 4456 AO, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Is Bobby Dallas, Quentin Hayes present?
No, Your Honor.
All right. State?
Second, Your Honor.
Sure.
Just ask no contact with the.
Okay. All right. If I haven't done it already, the court does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Ma'am, you are to have no contact with Quentin Haynes. Do you live at 1929?
Yes.
All right. Does Mr. Haynes live there and Mr. Dallas?
Yes.
All right. Do you have anywhere else you can go?
Yes.
All right. Where's that?
My mom's house
Where's she live?
in Castleberry.
Okay. All right. You are not to return to the scene on South Kirkman. You're not to return to your place where you live. You can go there one time with law enforcement to retrieve your personal belongings. You're not to have any direct or indirect contact with Mr. Haynes or Mr. Dallas or Miss Dallas. Direct or indirect contact means no direct communication by phone, text, email, anything from you directly to either one of those two individuals, or indirect means no contact by you or someone else on your behalf to either one of those individuals. Bond will be set at $1,500. If you have any firearms, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours, as well as any ammunition. You're not to use or consume any alcoholic beverages while you're out of jail.
Your Honor, she does
All right.
qualify for a pretrial release.
All right, if you want to do pretrial release in lieu of posting a bond, you are eligible to do pretrial release. They can give you the paperwork on that, and you have the option of either A or option B. Posting bond or doing pretrial release, the court has no objection to either one. Okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
PTR, if you guys just want to yell at the beginning if they qualify or not, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Thanks. Your name, sir?
Eric Woodard.
All right, Mr. Woodard, you are here in 2020 CF 4435, a 7-count or 9-count complaint. A warrant was issued for your arrest by a circuit judge here in the circuit who found probable cause. Is there anyone here on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you,
Your name?
you know, the judge is talking.
She's just coming in the booth.
All right, no worries. Your name, ma'am?
Jasmine Brown.
Okay, I can't hear you, ma'am. I know it's an emotional time, but I just need you to give me your name, and we'll get through this together. Do you need a moment?
Jasmine Brown.
Jasmine Brown?
Yes.
Okay, that was all right, Miss Brown, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, are you afraid for your safety?
Yes.
Okay. Are you concerned about your safety if Mr. Woodard was to get out of jail?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Do you all have any children in common?
Yes.
Yes. How old is your child?
He's one.
One? Okay. Any other children?
No.
Okay. Do you all live together?
No.
No. And who lives at Maitland Crossing Way? Is that your home or his home?
His.
Okay, where do you live? Don't give me the full address. Just tell me the street. Okay, so you have a separate residence from Mr. Woodard, correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Do you have any belongings at the Maitland Crossing address?
No.
Okay, so you have no reason to go back there?
No.
All right. As previously stated, the judge in this circuit previously found probable cause. Thank you, ma'am. I know this was hard, but I appreciate you being here. State?
I would ask, understand that I believe the original warrants had a bond amounts of 25,000, 5,000, and so forth. But looking at the defendant's history in particular, I don't know if the judge had this to consider at the time of issuing the warrant, but the criminal history reflects from the first appearance information sheet that he is on active probation for reckless driving, that he has previously been to DOC. He has crimes of violence, including resisting officer, bat Leo, 2 simple batteries, 3 felonies, 10 prior misdemeanors, 1 failure to appear back in 2007. In Florida convictions, including disorderly intoxication, bat Leo, battery, battery, domestic violence, Florida arrest history, including aggravated battery, pregnant person, domestic violence, strangulation, tampering with a witness. The state would ask that the court, in fact, increase the bond in this case if find, given the nature of the offense, the defendant's history, his prior failure to appear, and looks like he's only been employed he's actually unemployed at this point. He's only been at his residence for a year or longer. And there's concern clearly from the victim for her safety.
Counsel?
Your Honor, the judge who issued the arrest warrant also saw fit to give the bond amounts as they're reflected. I would ask if the state wants to file a motion to either revoke bond or increase bond, that they do that. But given what the judge who on the warrant saw fit to give the bonds as they are. So I'd ask that the judge Your Honor, leave the bond set.
Okay. Based on the testimony of the alleged victim and the demeanor and what the court heard, as to count 1, the court will leave bond at $25,000. Count 2, leave bond at $5,000. Count 3, leave bond at $5,000. Count 4, leave bond at $5,000. Count 5, in light of the information provided by the state and the demeanor of the alleged victim, will set bond at $5,000. Count 6 will leave bond at $5,000. Count 7 will set bond at $2,500 based on what the court heard. Count 8 and count 9 will leave bond at $1,000. That's based on the prior judge's findings, as well as this court's findings of the arrest affidavit, the nature of the violence, and the testimony of the alleged victim.
Your Honor.
Sir, if you are able to post bond, you are to have absolutely no contact, directly or indirectly, with the alleged victim in this case. You are not to use or consume any alcoholic beverages while out on bond. You're not to use or possess any firearms or ammunition. If you have any ammunition or firearms, they're to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release from jail.
What was count 1, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Count 1 was the burglary of a dwelling with this battery, stated $25,000. Yep. All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, what?
You said no contact, direct, indirect.
The whole kit and caboodle. Your name, sir?
Austin Long.
All right, Mr. Long, you are here in 2020 MM 2648 AO, charge of battery, domestic violence. Is there a Lance Long?
That's my dad.
Is he present?
No, sir.
All right. The court does find probable cause for your arrest. We'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Sir, do you live at North Goldenrod Road, or is that your dad's house?
That's like a temporary address. I live under their roof still.
Okay, so which address do you live at?
The 8635.
All right, what's 3440 North Goldenrod Road?
That's temporary.
Temporary for who?
It's for me. It was only like for this month. I only paid for a month.
Okay, do you live there by yourself?
No, there's other people there. I like rent a room out of an apartment.
So your family lives at 8635 Whispering Willow, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Correct.
State, normal conditions?
Yes, sir.
All right, the court will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'll set bond at $1,500. Sir, you are to have absolutely no contact with your dad, Lance Long, or any his wife and is it your stepbrother?
Brother.
Brother. So you don't have no contact with any of them, okay? Directly or indirectly, that means you cannot text them, you cannot call them, you cannot message them, you can't have someone reach out to them. All right, that's throughout the pendency of this case. The Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent you, so get in touch with them. If you have any firearms or ammunition, you are to turn those over within 24 hours of your release.
Yes,
Does he
sir.
qualify for PTR or no?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
The court admin AV is trying to figure out the phone call issue for us. Your name, sir?
Omar, okay.
Here we go.
What was the name?
What
Happened to Alexis Kinzer.
What happened to Alexis Kenzer?
Bonded, Your Honor.
Alexis Kenzer bonded. All right. Omar RK, correct?
Yes, sir.
2020 CF 4429AO, 3 counts, aggravated battery of the motor vehicle, robbery with a deadly weapon, charge of petty theft. Judge in this circuit previously found probable cause and issued a warrant for your arrest. Bond was set at count 1, $25,000, count 2, $10,000, count 3, $1,000. This court will stay the previous bond amounts. You are not to return to the scene, sir, and you're not to have any contact directly or indirectly with any of the alleged victims in this case or witnesses. All right, good luck to you, sir.
You appointed, Your Honor?
Yes, PD's appointed.
Okay.
By Supreme Court order, you guys are appointed to all of them. Congratulations. Your name, ma'am?
Good evening.
I'm sorry?
Good day. How are you doing?
Good day, how are you?
Oh, I'm a shambles with this virus that's out and being homeless in the street.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do to get you out of there. What's your name?
Okay, Gina Cass.
Okay, Miss Cass, you're here in 2020 CF 4454. A charge of burglary of a dwelling with assault or battery and battery on a person 65 years or older.
Yes.
The court does find probable cause for your arrest, and I will also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Is Johnny Johnson present in the courtroom?
No.
Or Rosie Marks?
No.
No one?
And I did not have a phone, and they did state that I could use my phone because I was trying to call the police.
Okay, ma'am, let me, your attorney's here in the courtroom with me. Everything you're saying is being recorded. Okay? If you say something that the state wants to use against you when you come to trial, they're gonna have access to that recording. All right? So you should say very little today.
Okay.
Our job is to try and get you out of here and set a bond if we can based on your situation. Appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you, so once you get out, you have an opportunity to talk to your attorney. Okay? But anything you say can be used against you.
Okay.
All right? Same thing like when you pick up the phone and call someone.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
All right. So you're here in 2020 CF 4454AO. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. As to count 1, I will set bond at $5,000. Count 2, set bond at $150. You're also here on 2020 CF 829AO, where you were released on your own recognizance in that case. The court will revoke that and set bond at 0. You can file a motion in that division to let the judge hear.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Problem.
Kyle Barakowski bond out.
Kyle Barkowski was Mr. Lindsay. First one.
Did you do the whole no contact, no return, all that stuff?
On the first one?
Yeah. It's Cass.
Can you guys bring Miss Cass back in? Sorry.
Cass.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Cass, sorry, I left a couple, I neglected to inform you that you are not to have any contact directly or indirectly with Johnny Johnson or Rosie Marks. Direct or indirect contact means any phone calls, text messages, Twitter, Skype, Facebook, anything of such, by you or anyone on your behalf. Okay, if you have any firearms that are to be surrendered within 24 hours of your release and ammunition, and no return to the scene of 5859 West Colonial Drive.
Okay.
Is that a property? That's a business.
Okay. On that third, it says bond, what is it? What was that for the 2020? Is it,
2020
was there a
CF
court date? Because that's what I'm saying.
2020 CF 829AO is the case you were released on your own recognizance.
Right.
That means come back to court, don't do anything wrong, don't get in trouble, have no new law violations. By the nature of the charges filed against you in 2020 CF 4454AO, I'm revoking your release of your own recognizance and set it bond at 0 for the judge who that assigned to determine whether or not you're entitled to a bond.
I understand. Thank you.
Good luck. Yep.
Okay.
All right, we should be good now on the interpreter. All right, your name, sir?
Jared Champion.
All right, Mr. Champion, you're here in 2020 CF 4439AO. Charge of burglary of an occupied dwelling as well as trespass. The court has found probable cause for your arrest and will also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. Is Mr. Franklin present?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, as to count 1, the court will set bond at $5,000. Count 2, the court will set bond at $100. You are not to return to the scene on North Calhoun Avenue or 133 Thompson Avenue. Understood?
Yes.
You live at either one of those places?
No.
Okay. You're also not to have any contact directly or indirectly with any of the victims or witnesses in this case. Direct or indirect contact means no direct phone calls, text messages, Skype, Facebook messages, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use to communicate by you or anyone on your behalf. You have any firearms that are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release, including any and all ammunition that you have, and you are not to consume any alcoholic beverages upon your release. You're also here in 2019 CF 7368AO. Is there a bond on that? You know if there was a bond on that one? Hang on a second. Check 2019. State, do you know? All right, sir, you are in 2019 CF 7368AO. You are out on bond in that case. Count 1, aggravated assault was set at $2,500. Grand theft of a motor vehicle was set at $1,000. Battery $500. Criminal mischief of $500. Based on the alleged new law offense, the court will revoke and terminate those bonds and set bond at 0. Good luck to you, sir. Your name, ma'am?
Mary Allison Carell.
All right, Ms. Carell, you are here in 2020 CF 3529AO. Charge of violation of your conditional release. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Is there anyone here on this case?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Oh.
The bond was set at $1,000. Yeah. All right, state. Any position on bond? Is a violation of conditional release.
No, Your Honor, whatever the court's inclined to do to ensure the process.
Got you. All right, counsel? Is that a what? Low bond or no bond?
No bond.
Well, no bond means she's not going anywhere.
Oh, that's not what I meant. It's her.
Right, yeah. All right, ma'am, bond was previously set at 1,000. I'm gonna revoke and terminate that. I'm gonna set bond at 2,500, hoping that helps you understand that court orders, and we're serious about our court orders. And when we tell you not to have contact with someone, not to have contact and not to violate any conditions of your pretrial release. All right?
Yeah.
All the other terms and conditions of your pretrial, of your release previously set will remain in place, except the bond amount will be increased to 2,500. Good luck to you.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Mr. Dixon?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're here in 2020 CF 4448AO, charge of possession of Xanax and possession of drug paraphernalia. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. I will set bond as to count 1 at 1,000, bond as to count 2 at 500. All right, you are not to use or possess any narcotics other than those that are prescribed to you during the term of your release. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just say yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I like to hear. Good luck to you. You guys good? Are there any other witnesses or alleged victims?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll make sure we didn't miss anyone. Your name, ma'am?
Carolyn Fonseca.
All right, Ms. Fonseca, you are here several different cases. You are here first on 2020 CF 4428AO, charge of robbery with a deadly weapon and a charge of petty theft. Judge in this circuit previously found probable cause and issued a warrant for your arrest. I will stay the bonds and count 1 at 25,000 and count 2 at 1,000. You are not to return to the scene and you are not to use or possess any firearms or ammunition. If you have such, they are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. 2019 MM 8832AO, failure to appear. The judge previously issued a warrant for your arrest based on your failure to appear and set bond at that case at $500. Bond will be stayed and set at $500. Third case, 2019 MM 9568AO, another failure to appear. I will set the court in that case set bond at 0. I will set bond in that case at 500. All right. It's very important, ma'am, if you bond out, that you show up to court,
Yes, sir.
because I can't guarantee the next judge is going to be as nice as I am today.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good luck to you. Public defender was appointed on all 3, if not previously appointed. All right. Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're here in 2020 CF 4449AO. A 5-count complaint, or 5-count arrest affidavit, sorry. The court does find probable cause. Count 1, trafficking in fentanyl, 4 grams or more, possession of cocaine with intent to sell or deliver, tampering with physical evidence, resisting an officer without violence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Court will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. Count 1, bond will be set at $100,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $150,000. Count 3, 4, and 5, count 3, bond will be set at $150,000. Count 4 and 5, bond will be set at $100. You are also here. You're also out on 2020 CF 87AO. Let me see what that was. Based on your previous bond amount, so Looks.
Heroin and resisting without violence, Your Honor.
Another possession of heroin charge, another resisting of an officer charge. Based on the nature of your new law offense and the conditions of your bond, the court's going to revoke and terminate your previous bond and set bond at 0 in 2020 CF 87AO. Good luck to you, sir. You down? Your name, sir?
Larry Antonio Graham.
All right, Mr. Graham, you are here in 2020 CF 4128AO. A warrant was issued for your arrest. The judge in this circuit, having found probable cause, state any position on bond.
Looks like it's, she says there's 7 prior failures to appear, including the last one, January 2019. State convictions. Just ask, Your Honor, set it appropriate in his history and his prior failures to appear.
All right. Counsel?
So that's for a reasonable bond, Your Honor.
All right. All right, sir, you are here on count 1, fleeing and attempting to elude a police officer. I'll set bond at $1,000. Driving while license suspended or revoked, I'll set bond at $500. Possession of a concealed firearm by a convicted felon, I'll set bond at $5,000. Possession of ammunition by a convicted felon, I'll set bond at $5,000. Possession of cocaine with a weapon, I'll set bond at $10,000. I show you're also here in 2020 CF 2447AO. Let's see what that is. All right, sir, that was possession of a controlled substance and driving under the influence. Bond was set in that case at $1,500. The court's going to revoke and terminate and set bond at 0 based on the nature of the new law offenses. Good luck to you, sir. Name, sir?
Corey Jackson.
What happened to Cherie? Mr. Henry,
Medical, Your Honor.
or Miss Henry, sorry. All right, 2020 CF 4412AO. Court will waive the appearance of Miss Henry, find probable cause for the arrest, appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent her. Set bond at $1,000. Not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. All right, one more.
Now this your case.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you're here in 2020 CF 4403 AO. Burglary of an occupied structure, grand theft third degree of a motor vehicle, grand theft third degree of a motor vehicle, and grand theft third degree of a motor vehicle. Court does find probable cause for your arrest and will also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. As to count 1, court will set bond at $5,000. Counts 2, 3, and 4, court will set bond at $500. If you are able to bond out on that case, you are not to return to the scene, and you're not to have any contact directly or indirectly with any of the victims or alleged witnesses in this case.
Yes, sir.
There's also, I believe, possibly.
Yeah, or co-defendants in this case. So anyone associated with this case, you're to have no contact with. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're also out on bond in 2020 CF 530AO. Let me see what that is. That's a robbery with a firearm and aggravated assault with a firearm. Bond was previously set on count 1 at $10,000 count 2 at $150. The court's going to revoke and terminate that bond and set bond at 0 in 2020 CF 530 AO as to both counts. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank
Name, sir? Your
Michael
name?
Kimball.
All right, Mr. Kimball, you are here in 2020 CF 4452 AO, trafficking in heroin greater than 4 grams, less than 14, possession of heroin with intent to sell or deliver, possession of cocaine, possession of oxycodone, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. As to count 1, the court will set bond at $100,000. Count 2 and 3, set bond at $15,000 each. Count 4, $1,000, and count 5, $500. The court also shows that you're out on 2020 CF 3833 AO. Let me look at that case real quick. Aggravated assault with a firearm, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of ammunition, and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. Is there no bonds in that?
He was out on pretrial release.
All right, the court's going to revoke and terminate your pretrial release and set bond at 0 in that case. Good luck to you, sir. Need it or no? Can you call him back real quick? Sorry, sir, you're also here in 2020 MM 2255 AO. The court will take no action on that case. All right, good luck to you. Need it? Name, sir?
Your name?
Pedro Medina, Cepeda.
All right. Mr. Medina, you are here in 2020 CF 4405 AO. Charge of possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, trafficking in fentanyl 4 grams or more, and possession of controlled substance with intent to sell or deliver. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest, and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. In this case, the court will set bonds count 1 at $150, count 2 at $100, count 3 at $1 million, count 4 at $150. You are to have no contact directly or indirectly with Austin Stevenson, a witness in this case. You're not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. You're also here on 2020 CF 3942 AO, in charge of attempted robbery with a weapon. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit on that case, does find probable cause for your arrest, as well as a judge in this circuit having found probable cause, issued a warrant for your arrest and set bond in that case at $2,500. Hang on a second, let me see something. I'll leave bond set at $2,500 in that case as well. All right, good luck to you, sir. That's good. Name?
Ryan Oswald, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Osbov, you're here in 2020 CF 4402 AO. Charge of possession of fentanyl. I'm sorry, no. Burglary of occupied dwelling, criminal mischief, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The court does find probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. You are, as to count 1, the court will set bond at $2,500. Count 2, $250. Count 3, $500. And you are to have no contact with Edwin Vasquez, in this case, a witness, directly or indirectly. You're not to use or possess any narcotics without a legal prescription. You're not to have any firearms in your possession. You're to surrender those within 24 hours. You're also here in 2020 CF 2720 AO. I believe you were out on your own recognizance. Hold on one second. Let me look it up. That's a possession of fentanyl case, possession of allopurinol, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Was he ROR or PTR?
ROR, Your Honor.
All right, so you were out previously, you were out on your own recognizance in that case. Based on the new offenses that were filed against you, I'm going to revoke and terminate bond and set bond at 0 in that case.
No return to in-town suites at 7100 South Orange Blossom Trail.
The 2020 CF?
Yeah, the first case, 2020 CF 4402.
Sir, in the 2020 CF 4402 case, sorry guys, you're not, if you are able to bond out, you're not to return to the in-town suites at 7100 South Orange Blossom Trail, any unit there, okay? All right, good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, Richmond Medical.
Thank you. All right, 2020 CF 4438 AO. Alexis Richmond, the court will find waiver of her appearance at initial appearance. Court also finds that there is probable cause for her arrest. Appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent her. Set bond and count 1 at $1,000. Name, sir?
Michael Child.
All right, Mr. Child, you are here in 2020 CF 4455 AO. Petty theft with 2 prior convictions and resisting an officer without violence. Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. As to count 1, the court will set bond at $1,000. Count 2, the court will set bond at $100. If you are able to bond out, sir, you are not to return to 5991 South Goldenrod Road, the Walmart. You are not to have any contact with any of the witnesses in this case. Anything else from the state? All right, good luck to you, sir. Corrections, you guys need a break after this, or are you good?
We're good, Your Honor.
We okay?
All right, just making sure. Just checking in on you.
Your Honor, could you spell your name for us?
Yeah, you ready?
Yes, sir.
D as in David, U. B as in boy, O-I-S as in Sam.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll be back Friday, so y'all may want to write it down. All right, your name, sir?
Zachary Van Norman.
All right, Mr. Van Norman, you're here in 2020 CF 3766 AO. Charge of destruction of evidence and resisting an officer without violence. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, as well as a judge who has issued a warrant for your arrest based on the warrant, or based on the arrest affidavit.
Yes, sir.
Count 1, bond will be set at $1,000. Count 2, bond will be set at $150. I show that you're also out on 2020 CF 2802 AO. Is that PTR or RR?
Pretrial release, Your Honor.
All right, that's possession of cocaine and possession of controlled substance.
Yes, sir.
State any position. You. Okay. All right, sir. In 2020 CF 2802 AO, you were released on your own recognizance. The court's going to revoke and terminate that. As to count 1, possession of cocaine will set bond at $2,500, and possession of controlled substance will set bond at $150. All right.
So the pretrial release I was on, that's revoked now, and I'm bonding out on the original charges.
If you want to get out on the original charges, you're going to have to post bond of $2,500 as to count 1 and $150 as to count 2. And on the new charges, you're going to have to post bond as to $1,000 as to count 1 and $150 as to count 2.
So I got to bond out on all 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck. Your name, sir?
Anthony White.
You're tall. I
Unfortunately,
can't see you.
you stoop down.
There you go. Sorry.
It's all
Hope
right.
you don't have back issues.
Yeah,
All I could see was your neck. When you stood up, all I could see was your neck. So, yeah, there you go. That's all I could see. All right, you're here in 2020 CF 4453 AO. Trafficking methamphetamine, possession of cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit and does find probable cause for your arrest. I will also appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in this case. As to count one, I'll set bond at $100,000. Count two, bond at $150. Count three, bond at $100.
it stays the same, sir. Bond amount.
Yep. Count. You're also out on bond in 2019 CF 14267 AO. Possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a business, and possession of cocaine with intent to sell or deliver. State.
State.
Yeah.
My only concern here is his history. His substantial arrest history, substantial conviction history, including substantial drug-related.
And I show the state's drop counts 2 and 3.
On the new offense?
The second, the old one, the 2019.
I can confirm that. Looks like it has out as possession of cocaine and if the court's inclined to keep a bond on that.
Okay. All right, sir. On 2019 CF 14267 AO, your previous bond was set at 10,000. The court will take no action, stay the bond, and leave it at 10,000. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Your name, sir?
Good morning, sir.
Morning or afternoon now. How are you?
My name is Antonio Williams.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 CF 3685 AO. A charge of sale, delivery of cocaine. A judge in this circuit found probable cause and issued a warrant for your arrest. Set bond in that case at $2,500. I show you're also out in 2019 CF 5143 AO. A possession of meth, resisting an officer without violence, and possession of cannabis charge. Let me check that real quick.
Sir?
Don't talk.
Yes, sir.
Everything you say is being recorded.
Yes, sir.
You don't want them to use an admission or something against you when it comes to trial. Your attorney, who's present in the courtroom with me, said he agrees with me. They don't usually do that. So you were out on your own recognizance in that case?
Yes, sir.
Objection to a bond? All right, I'm going to set bond count one in 2019 CF 5143 at 5,000. Count two at 150. And I show count three, there was no action taken.
That's right.
Okay. All right, good luck to you, sir.
So what are my bonds again, sir?
On 2020, on the new charge, bond is 2,500. So,
Yes, sir.
Old charge, 2019 CF 5143.
yes.
Our system has that listed as Ernest Cleveland Williams. Present case is listed as Antonio Lee Williams. Or am I on the wrong case?
No, you're right. What's your name, sir?
Antonio Williams, sir.
It's an alias, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Williams, Antonio Lee Williams,
Yes, sir.
and Ernest Cleveland Williams. You go by both names, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, in the new charge of sale and delivery of cocaine, it's 2,500.
Yes, sir.
In your old case from 2019, It's count one, 5,000, and count two, 150.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Good luck to you. Your name, sir?
Eric Consul.
What happened to Tamelia Jones?
He's out on PTR, Your Honor.
Tamelia Jones, PTR?
Yes, sir.
All right. Eric Consul?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you're here on a charge of no valid driver's license. The court has reviewed your arrest affidavit, does find that there was probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. State, any issue with ROR? Eric Consul to Willis, or no valid DL, sorry. All right, sir, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. You are to stay in touch with your attorney from the Public Defender's Office for your next court date. It'll be on your paperwork, but make sure you stay in touch. To the extent that you can get a driver's license between now and your next court date, do everything humanly possible that's legal in your ability to get a driver's license and bring it with you when you come back to court. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Your name, sir?
Jaden Harris. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What happened to Marco Garcia, Melo Garcia?
Surety bond.
Bonded?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right. Give it to me one more time, sir. Your name?
Jaden Harris.
All right, Mr. Harris, you're here in 2020 MM2634, trespassing a conveyance. The court does find probable cause for your arrest. State, is there an offer? You even know?
We won't be resolving this case right now, Your Honor.
No? Oh, yeah, he's got
Not on bond.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right. All right, sir, in 2020 MM2634, the court has set bond at $500. I also show you you're out in 2020 CF3360 AO. What was that?
It's PTR,
What was the underlying offense?
grand theft, motor vehicle.
Yeah.
Any objection to a bond? All right. Sir, in 2020 CF3360 AO, the court will set bond at $2,500. All right, revoke and terminate pretrial release.
You revoked it?
I revoked your pretrial release, yes. If you want to get out, you got to post $2,500 bond in that case.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, your name?
Kimberly Nelson.
All right, Ms. Nelson, you are here in 2020 MM2650 AO, trespass on property after warning. The court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find probable cause for your arrest. You looking to try and get this resolved today?
Yes.
I thought that she has some competency issues. Didn't wanna.
Has she been found incompetent previously?
I can go look at my notes. But I do have that she had there's some comp concerns.
All right.
Good time, sir.
All right. Counsel, do you want to? Okay. All right, if we can just hang on a second, we'll recall. Hang on a second. We can recall Ms. Nelson. Office of Public Defender is looking something up real quick. All right, Ms. Nelson, we'll recall you in a minute. Just stand against the wall. Name, sir?
Kenneth Wayne Lattimore Jr., sir.
All right, Mr. Lattimore, you are here on an out-of-county warrant from Columbia County. Court has set no bond in those cases. They will be noticed to come and get you. Unfortunately, right now, they're not really doing any transport. However, we'll be in touch with a judge in Columbia County and the state attorney and public defender's office over there to see if there's some way that we can resolve your case or set a bond so you can get out of jail here and return it with a date to return in Columbia County, okay?
Okay, so is there any type of time limit or anything that that they have?
Not right now. Not right now, unfortunately. Typically, it's 72 hours, but right now, because of the COVID-19 and the administrative orders that have come out, there's no time restraints and no time limits that they have to come get you, and they're not moving anyone right now. That's why we're implementing that procedure to try and reach out to them to see if there's a way we can set a bond for you to get you out with a date for you to return to a courtroom in Columbia County.
Okay.
All right. So as soon as we know something, we'll notify corrections, and they will bring you back to the courtroom and we'll address your case. My guess is it'll be no earlier than Monday of next week.
No earlier?
Correct. Because Friday's Good Friday, so it's a holiday. So it's gonna be impossible to reach someone, and today's Wednesday, so that only gives me 24 hours.
Okay.
All right.
All
All right. Good luck to you.
Is there any way I can get the affidavit for the violation or?
I don't even have a copy of it. I just have that there was a warrant issued for your arrest. So, sorry.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Your name, sir?
Malcolm Bellamy.
All right, Mr. Bellamy. You are here in 2016 CF 6316AO, a violation of probation arising out of Orange County. The warrant was issued for your arrest. And you'll be held no bond.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. All right, and then we can, after you, Mr. Melvin?
Yes, sir.
All right, after Mr. Melvin, we can recall Ms. Nelson. All right, Mr. Melvin, you were here in 2020 CF 4446AO, charge of fraud and impersonating an individual in possession of methamphetamines. Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, does find that there is probable cause for your arrest. Will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. As to count one, we'll set bond at 100. Count two, we'll set bond at 1,500. You're also here on 2014 CF 3566 AO, a violation of probation arising out of Orange County. The warrant was issued for your arrest on that case. The court will set bond at 0 pursuant to the judge's direction.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. All right, Ms. Nelson.
Yes.
All right.
Ms. Nelson, tell me her birthday.
Ms. Nelson, what's your date of birth?
5/18/74.
It's another Nelson I have then.
Okay. So the offer right now is credit time served, which is one day,
2 days, Your Honor.
2 days. So the offer, ma'am, is credit time served, court costs, which are $273. So it's credit time served with 2 days in the county jail with credit for the 2 days you've spent and $273 in court costs. Is that a withhold? With a withhold of adjudication to resolve your case today, and you can get out of jail today.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Am I paying 273 today?
No, I'll give you a year to pay it.
Okay.
I'll give you 364 days.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Corrections, you guys have a plea form?
They haven't been doing the plea forms, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. All right. Ma'am, you understand by entering, first of all, let me get you to raise your right hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, you state your name again,
Kimberly Nelson,
your date of birth.
5/18/74.
All right, and you are here on a charge of trespass on property after warning. It's my understanding the state has offered you 2 days in the county jail with credit for the 2 days you've served, withhold adjudication, and a $273 in court costs. It's your desire to resolve your case today?
Yes.
All right, you understand you're giving up the right to a trial, the right to confront witnesses, the right to make the state prove their case against you beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
You understand you're also giving up the right to call your own witnesses on your behalf?
Yes.
Present your own defense.
Yes.
You're under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or drugs that would influence your ability to make a decision.
No.
You understand if you're not a United States citizen, entering a plea today will subject you to deportation from the United States to your home country?
Yes.
Did anyone force you or threaten you into making this plea decision other than the offer that I conveyed to you from the state?
No.
All right. Do you have any questions for me before we move forward?
I do not.
Okay. To the charge of trespass on property after warning, how do you wish to plead? Guilty or not, or no contest? No contest?
No contest.
No contest. No contest means that you're just resolving today because it's in your best interest. You're not saying you did it. You're not saying you didn't do it. You're just saying you want it over with.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yes.
All right. The court will accept your plea. Withhold adjudication, sentence you to 2 days in the county jail with credit for the 2 days you've served, or you pay $273 in court costs, and I'll give you 364 days to pay that. If for some reason you cannot pay that within 364 days, go to room 410 here at the Orange County Courthouse downtown and set up a payment arrangement with the clerk of the court, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you wish to appeal a sentence to this court, you must do so in writing. You'd have 30 days to do so. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Name, sir?
Giovanni Pagan.
All right, Mr. Pagan, you're here in 18 CF 16799, a charge of violation of probation. Court has reviewed the arrest affidavit and found that there is probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Any counsel, any issue with the bond in that one? State?
Sorry, this is Pagan.
Yes. All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set bond in that case at $2,500.
The what?
All right. In the 2018 CF 16799, bond to be set at $2,500.
Okay.
You're also here in 2020 CT 2354 AO. Charge of driving while license suspended. Acknowledge. Found probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in that case as well. I'll set bond in that case at $500. You'll be given a date to return to court on both these cases. On the driving while license suspended case, if you're able to get out of jail, do everything you can lawfully to obtain a valid driver's license, bring it with you to court, and we'll see what we can do on that case, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Your name, sir?
Javon Jones.
Mr. Jones. All right, Mr. Jones, Angela Raymond. All right, Mr. Jones, you are here in 2020 MM 1926AO, in violation of pretrial release condition on a domestic violence case. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you. You just want to enter a plea not guilty and set it?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, under a plea of not guilty in your behalf, through your counsel, and set you for pretrial.
Division 50 pretrial conference, April 23rd at 8:30, courtroom 4E.
It'll be set for April 23rd right now, but that date will be changed. Just make sure when you bond out, you stay in touch with your attorney so they can give you your new date to come to court, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Your name, sir?
Jeffrey Lampkin.
All right, Mr. Lampkin, you're here in 2020 MM 1568 AO. The Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent you. You're here on charge of providing false identification to a law enforcement officer, as well as resisting an officer without violence. We'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, set you for pretrial.
Division 63 pretrial conference, May 14th at 8:30, courtroom 12C.
Your date right now is May 14th at 8:30 in the morning. That date will be changed more than likely. Just stay in touch with your attorney once you're able to bond out, and they'll give you a new date and time to come to court, all right?
I'm currently serving a sentence in Orange County right now, sir. I was wondering if I can just plead to the bench.
Let me have the public defender that's assigned to that, which division is 63?
I don't know.
He's been in 43 days? Hey, is there an offer? He's been in 43 days. What's your other offense?
I'm serving 240 days for a VOP, sir.
When did that start?
February 27th, I believe.
Mr. Miller, you want me to recall him? Okay, hang on. So let's see if we can, see if the state has an offer, see if we can resolve it today for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yep. Jeffrey Lampkin.
Name spelled wrong on the current. 2 and 3 days on it. 2 prior violation. That's fine. I'm serve on this one.
All right, sir, if you want to withhold or adjudication?
Adjudication.
All right, sir, if you want to resolve it today, it'd be an adjudication of guilt and credit for the 43 days you've served. So this case would be over, and then as soon as you're done with the other 240 on the VOP, you'd get out.
That's exactly what I was hoping for, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
He's convicted of the underlying felonies.
Right, so on this misdemeanor, it'd be an adjudication as well, right?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Sir, let me get you to raise your right hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, state your name for the record.
Jeffrey Lampkin,
Date of birth.
June 4th, 1968.
All right, sir, you are here on a charge of providing false identification to a law enforcement officer. You can put your hand down. As well as resisting an officer without violence. It's my understanding that the state has offered you 43 days in the county jail with credit for the 43 days time served that you have in, and an adjudication of guilt, and it would be $273 in court costs? $273 in court costs. It's my understanding it's your desire to resolve your case today?
Yes, sir.
All right. You understand you're giving up the right to a trial, the right to confront witnesses, the right to make the state prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, sir.
All right. You also understand you're giving up the right to call your own witnesses and put on your own defense.
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any alcohol, medication, or drugs today that would affect your ability to make a decision?
No, sir.
You understand if you're not a United States citizen, entering a plea today will subject you to deportation.
I understand.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you into making this plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what the state attorney's office has recommended as a sentence in exchange for your plea today?
No, sir. Sorry about that.
No? Oh, you're good. To the charge in 2020 MM 1568, to the charges of providing false identification to a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer without violence, how do you wish to plead? Guilty or no contest?
No contest, sir.
All right, the court will accept your plea, find you're entering it freely and voluntarily. I will adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 43 days in the county jail with credit for 43 days time served. In order you pay $273 in court costs. I'll give you 364 days from the day you get out of jail to pay those court costs, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
If you cannot pay it, you can go to room 410 at the Orange County Courthouse downtown and set up a payment arrangement with the clerk of the court, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you wish to appeal a sentence to this court, you must do so in writing. You'd have 30 days to do so. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Your name, sir?
Brian Mixon.
All right, Mr. Mixon, you are here in 2020 MM 108AA, charge of battery domestic violence. The Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent you in this case. Will enter a plea of not guilty.
Your Honor?
Just check an email real quick.
Sure.
My understanding that the state attorney and the public defender on this case, and the PD's name is Andrew Reith, they've agreed to negotiate a resolution, which is adjudication of guilt, 12 months supervised probation. I'm not sure what that stands for. No contact with the victim, court costs.
CBC is a cognitive behavioral course they do at the jail.
So that's Mr. Mixon's understanding and the state's understanding. Then we can go ahead and drop the case if you're inclined.
Mr. Mixon, did you hear what your attorney indicated from the public defender's office?
I've heard some of it, but not all of it.
the representations, we're confirming with the state that his notes show that your attorney had negotiated on your behalf with the state attorney's office an adjudication of guilt, 12-month supervised probation for you, no contact with the victim in this case, and that you are to complete the cognitive behavioral class. I would give you 60 days from your release date to enroll in that class and 120 days to complete that class.
Okay.
And that would resolve this case. Let me make sure that that was the offer from the state.
That is the notes in the system, Your Honor. AG 12 months probation, CBC, no contact, court costs.
And court costs are. All right. Is that, sir, is that something you'd be interested in doing to resolve your case today?
Yes, sir. I just want to get out of here and go home, sir. That's all.
Yep. You would get, he has 36 days in?
Yes, sir.
323 plus a battery surcharge or no? Battery surcharge or no? Is there a battery surcharge in this or no?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. So, sir, it would be you get 36 days in the county jail with credit for the 36 days you've served, and that would come off of your probation. So it would be 325 days
Okay.
of supervised probation.
All right.
Is that what you wish to do?
Yes, sir.
All right.
But I
Let me get you raised right. Huh?
I said, but I do get to go home. Is that what I get to do, or?
As long as there's no other holds on you, correct?
He has another
I don't.
case.
I have another.
What's his other case?
It's 2019 CF 012264AO. It's a grand theft, and it was revoked.
I was supposed to go to court.
He has a no bond.
So that case you would not be able to get out on. So if you enter this plea today, you wouldn't get out of jail. So you may want to talk to your attorney and.
Well, I mean, I just.
Because this entering a plea today may have implications on your felony case that you can't undo in terms of prison time or something like that. Scoring points.
They offered me 60 days on that case earlier, and I told them that I would talk to them about it, and I ain't heard nothing from them on it. So I was going to take this 60 days and then we'll squash that because I know I had so many days in here already.
All right, hang on a second.
It's a grant scheme. We scored a total of 10 points. Do you want to resolve that today? Can we resolve that today?
Not a felony. I can kick both these cases. If you want to resolve both, I can kick them both downstairs tomorrow morning to get the felony resolved and the this case resolved tomorrow morning from a different courtroom at the jail, and you get out tomorrow as opposed to today, probably. What would the offer be on that one?
I don't know how much credit he has, but I imagine it'll be essentially
30
served.
36 days.
He has 2 prior convictions. That's it. I imagine it'd be at this point.
So,
I can email. I'll
Right.
just make the offer of credit time serve on that.
so if you want to resolve both cases, we could do it tomorrow morning. It'd be credit time served on both cases, and you'd be done.
Credit time serve on
I'm sorry, credit time served on the felony,
the DV, and the DV battery is going to be the 12-month probation.
and the battery would be what we talked about today, the 12-month probation.
Right, but then be time served on the other one then?
Correct. And you'd have to spend one more day until we can get you set for tomorrow morning.
Okay, that'd be fine, sir. I'll
right.
do that. All right.
All right, let me get that. It was 2019 CF what?
012264AO.
All right, I will make that happen today.
All right, thank you.
All right?
Very, very
So
much.
you'll see a judge tomorrow morning from courtroom 3 at the jail
All right.
into the downtown courthouse, all right?
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, no problem. Yep.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Would you like to?
Let me keep it.
It'll be tomorrow in 6.
Oh, no, but it's going to be in 6D tomorrow, the plea, because it's a felony. Your name, sir?
Charles Owen.
All right, Mr. Owen, you're here in 2020 MM 1506AO. Office of Public Defender is appointed to represent you. You have 2 counts, petty theft, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia. Is this something we can resolve today? Does he have any other holds?
He has 3 other cases.
Okay. All right, sir. So we'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf through your the public defender's office. We'll set you for pretrial on.
Division 63, pretrial conference, May 14th at 8:30, courtroom 12B.
So right now you're set for May 14th at 8:30 in the morning. If you get out, that date's most likely going to change. So someone from the Office of Public Defender will be in touch with you to give you a new court date. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
William Rivera.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You are here in 2020 MM 1906 AO, violation of a domestic violence injunction. The Office of Public Defender is appointed to represent you. Was previously appointed to represent you. Will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf and set you for a pretrial date in Division 50 on April 23rd. April 23rd, which is subject to change. So just make sure if you get out of the jail, you reach out and talk to someone from the public defender's office so they can give you your new court date, okay?
All right, sir.
All right, good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Robert Weber?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're here in 2020 MM 2006 AO, violation of pretrial release condition on a domestic violence case. The Office of Public Defender was previously appointed to represent you. So we will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, set you for pretrial on April 23rd, subject to change at 8:30 in the morning, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Where are all these?
Your Honor, are we gonna do the Creole next?
Sure.
Well, we gonna do the status hearing? We
No,
have 2.
Let us try to do the Creole so we can,
Yeah, just-
because
Let's
the
just do-
victim been here since 11 o'clock and she has to go
Okay,
pick up her child.
Sorry, we'll do it right now.
Thank you.
Yep. Which one?
The Creole.
They said they fixed it, so let's just call them and we'll see if it works. All right, we're gonna call someone from language line to get someone on the phone. So as soon as we get a Creole interpreter on the phone, we'll call the case, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thanks. Sorry about that. All right, you can just have him go against the wall. We can.
Have them go against the wall. They're still trying to connect.
Yeah, we gotta get the interpreter on the phone. Next up.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Good. How are you? What's your name, sir?
Mark Krupnicki.
What's his name?
What's your name?
Mark Krupnicki.
All right.
The defendant needs to be present in court per judge in Volusia. Defendant can plea as charged.
Right.
Stated time served.
Yeah, my understanding is, sir, you also have some out-of-county felonies,
Yes.
and those are going to be resolved. So I think what we were going to do in this case, because we don't know credit time served, we were going to ROR them, and then those cases were going to be resolved tomorrow in 6D. All right, sir. So I'm gonna release you on your own recognizance. In this case,
There's no way to time serve it today because I have no ride. I got to go back to Volusia.
you have other felony cases that my understanding are being resolved tomorrow through the Orange County Jail
He was
via Volusia
ROR'd
County.
He was ROR'd on his Orange County case.
Yeah, I
so
was
the only
ROR'd
thing that's holding him
here.
is the 2 Volusia.
Right. This is only one of the Volusias, correct?
They have listed both Volusias on the status hearing.
Hold on a second. I thought there were. Hang on a second. Yeah, but I had gotten an email. All right, you're gonna be ROR today to Volusia County to address the felony and misdemeanor charges. All right, on both counts.
Okay, so I'll be showing up in Volusia.
You're gonna be released today from Orange County Jail.
Right.
Then you can call and get a ride Someone will come pick you up and take you back to Volusia. And then you'll have to address your case in Volusia County, get in touch with the public defender's office over there, and they will give you the date and time to come back to court in Volusia to resolve your cases.
All right, thank you.
Yep, good luck. Name, sir?
Carol Dale Rosenblum, sir.
All right, Mr. Rosenblum, you're here in 2019 CF 1740, a case out of Seminole County. Pursuant to the court in Seminole County, your bond was set at $2,000 with a GPS. You'll be able to post that bond. We don't have GPS here in Orange County, so you'll just be on a $2,000 bond. You can go to Seminole County and get fitted for a GPS unit. And your next court date will be June 8th, 2020 at 1:30 p.m. in courtroom 5D at the Seminole County Correction Center.
Judge, what is the arrest for? I had a capious warrant lifted 2 weeks ago in Orange County from Seminole County.
Sir, I don't know. I'm just telling you that there was you're on an out-of-county warrant from Seminole County in front of Judge Jessica Rexedler. So if you want to post a bond of $2,000, you can get out, and your next court date's June 8th at 1:30 in courtroom 5D in Seminole County.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. We're going to try the interpreter again. Which one do I hit? Interpreter, can you hear me? Interpreter, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Can you all hear in the jail? Can you hear the interpreter?
Could he say something else, Your Honor?
Interpreter, can you speak up?
Yes, the interpreter is here.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Interpreter, have you been sworn today?
Yes, sir. Just before I do that, I would like to let you know that I'm not court certified, just so you know.
Okay, have you been sworn?
Not for that, for court certification, not for court
Okay.
proceeding.
All right. Do you solemnly swear and affirm that you will transfer to the best of your ability from English to Creole and Creole to English? So help you God?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Interpreter?
I said yes.
Oh, I couldn't hear. I need you to speak up. We can barely hear you. Sorry. All right. Mr. Pierre, is that you?
Oui.
Monsieur Pierre, c'est vous-même?
Yeah. Oui.
Yes.
Okay, sir, you are here on a charge of aggravated assault with a weapon as well as battery.
So this is the interpreter. I'm not a court, just like I said, I'm not a court certified. What is a battery, please?
What's he here on, Your Honor? Aggravated assault with the battery, correct?
All right, we'll call back and see if we can find a court-certified Creole interpreter.
I can transfer you for a court certified interpreter if you want me to.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Corrections, how many more do we have?
One more.
Then we have the Spanish and Russian interpreter case.
He's medical, Your Honor.
The Russian case?
No,
already did that one,
the
right?
Spanish interpreter is medical.
Castillo?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Interpreter?
No, I'm going to get you one right now, sir. Please hold.
Okay.
Continue to hold for the next available interpreter.
This is the Haitian. This is the same Haitian court interpreter. I don't know why I was transferred back to you. Allow me one moment, please, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Apologize for that.
No problem. No, it's all right.
I don't want to create any issues.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we do have a Russian case.
We also have Fabian Castillo, who's medical, so I'll waive his appearance.
Hello?
So close. Okay. What happened to this situation? You can't. You gotta stand up.
Et ou pas parler en anglais même?
Oui, je parle anglais, oui. Je ne parle très très bien, mais je parle anglais.
Okay.
Creole interpreter. My ID is 111427 for Haitian Creole. How can I help you, please?
Hi, I'm calling from the Orange County, Florida courthouse. Are you a court certified interpreter?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you been sworn today?
Not yet. No.
Okay, do you solemnly swear and affirm you will translate to the best of your ability from English to Creole and Creole to English?
I do swear.
Okay, can you all hear him in the jail?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me. Allow me to see if they can hear me. Oui, allô, bonjour, nous entendons s'il vous plaît, la prison, nous entendez, non?
Oui.
Yes, the answer is yes, I can hear.
Mr. Pierre, you are here on a charge of aggravated assault and battery.
Monsieur Pierre ici à là, les deux parce que accusé de que vous faites sacrer assaut les barils ou attaquer au monde.
Court finds probable cause for your arrest.
Tribunal la joint cause probable de arrêter ou.
And will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Et puis il va les mettre au cas public qui pour défendre.
Is Miss
Yes,
Nishuti there? Did I say your name correctly, ma'am?
my name is Rita.
Est-ce que nous citons bien Saint-Hilaire, je cite bien?
Rita.
What is your last name, ma'am?
Meshoot, M-E-C-H.
Ici à Chou, madame.
Meshoot.
Okay. Ma'am, do you need the interpreter or no?
Meshoot?
Yes, Meshoot.
Est-ce que vous avez besoin d'interprète ou bien pas besoin?
Je pense que je peux help seulement.
I believe I can help myself. That's the answer provided.
Okay, so Mr. Interpreter, I'll ask her the questions, and then if you could just translate for Mr. Pierre. Ms. Mashoud, if you can just wait for the interpreter to finish translating the question before you begin answering, okay?
Okay.
Donc, Monsieur Pierre, il va poser question et puis ensuite, il va répondre aux questions. C'est pour nous quitter, mais fin temps des questions, fin de traduire questions d'abord, avant de commencer par réponse. D'accord?
Oui.
Okay. Ma'am, are you afraid for your safety if Mr. Pierre got out of jail?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you gotta wait for him to answer.
Est-ce que vous pouvez...
Go ahead.
C'est pour étendre, avant ma réponse, c'est pour étendre, moi, fin de traduire question pour monsieur d'abord.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, d'interprétation. Ok, monsieur, question posée madame non, et demandé madame non, est-ce que vous sentez ou un danger pour sécurité ou si vous avez lagué, si monsieur a lagué, soit en prison? Madame n'a répondu oui.
You all live together?
Est-ce que nous habitons ensemble?
Yes.
Okay, do you live at
Yes.
on Chantry Street?
C'est ça?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
there anything else you want to tell the court?
Est-ce que gen l'autre bagay qu'on besoin du tribunal là?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I
Qui bagay?
just wanna say I'm so scared and I just wanna move out. I just wanna leave because that's his house. That's not my house. I just wanna leave.
Réponse que madame nan bay, moi vle quitter là, moi vle quitter.
You all are married, correct?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Est-ce que nous mariés?
Yes.
Oui.
Do your children live there?
Oui. Est-ce que nous avons petit qui habite là?
Yes.
Réponse c'est oui.
Was there anyone drinking that night?
Est-ce que y a moun qui t'a boire lan soirée ça?
Yes.
Who was drinking?
Je dis oui. Qui moun qui t'a boire?
Mr. Pierre.
Monsieur Pierre qui t'a boire.
Anything else you want to tell the court?
Est-ce que y a l'autre bagay qu'on besoin du tribunal là?
Yes, I just wanna know how I'm gonna get help with my son because I'm not working.
Unfortunately,
Maman de qui j'aime pas faire une aide pour garçon là parce que m'pas travailler.
unfortunately, ma'am, I'm not in a position to provide you financial assistance or doing anything like that today, or give you legal advice. You can talk to your attorney or talk to an attorney who may be able to provide you some ideas.
Ok, bien malheureusement, madame, nous pas qu'à aide dans ce sens ça pour aujourd'hui. Allez dire que ça nous a qu'à suggérer pour ta faire, c'est conseil légal que nous a qu'à baou. Nous a dû parler avec un avocat, peut-être pour être un avocat qui a dit qu'il conseille au cabao.
Okay.
Ma'am, if Mr. Pierre was to get out of jail, would you be able to call law enforcement if he showed up at your home?
Yes.
Madame Pierre, je demande, est-ce que si monsieur Pierre, t'a lagué monsieur Pierre sorti dans le tribunal là, est-ce que si vous avez besoin d'aide pour recevoir pour la police, est-ce qu'on peut faire ça? Il répond oui.
Oui.
Anything else you want to tell the court?
Because
Est-ce qu'il y a l'autre bagage au besoin du tribunal là?
I'm just really scared right now. I don't know what I'm going through.
I understand. Okay. Anything else?
Okay,
Anything else you want to tell the court?
Tellement qu'on y a là, mais pas dans qui ça me va le faire là.
No. All right. Thank you, ma'am, for being here today. I appreciate it.
Nous disons merci. Ministère aujourd'hui, nous apprécions ça en peu.
All right. All right. Mr. Pierre, the court finds that you are eligible for bond based on the nature of the offense. Bond to be set at $1,500 or $2,500.
Monsieur Pierre nous dit comme ça que nous voyons que ou éligible à la guerre sous caution, ça que les sous bon, et dit comme ça que montant que demande pour la guerre sous caution, c'est $2,500.
You are not to return to the address on the home on Chantry Street.
Ou pas supposé aller à des Sacaro dans Chantry Street, là, pas supposé aller là.
You are allowed to go back one time with law enforcement to get your belongings.
Il y a et l'autre bois seulement une seule fois et puis pour aller prendre affaire personnelle ou mais l'autre aller c'est pour faire autorité aller ensemble avec vous.
You are not to use or possess a firearm or ammunition.
Et ou pas supposé utiliser aucune arme, pas supposé gagner en possession aucune ammunition en plus, ni arme ni ammunition.
If you have a gun or ammunition, it is to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. Sorry.
Si vous possédez une arme ou bien si vous gagnez ammunition pour arme, vous supposez remettre autorité aux armes ça avec toute ammunition ça avant 24 heures de temps passé après au fin de la go.
You are not to have any direct or indirect communication with
Pas supposé qu'il y
Ms. Michette.
OK. OK. N'a dit qu'on pas un contact ni direct ni contact indirect avec Miss Michette.
You cannot have someone else contact her either on your behalf.
Et non supposé faire un monde contacter mon ça tout sous nom.
You are not to consume any alcohol while you are out on bond.
N'a dit supposé boire ta fia pendant que la gueule sous bon.
So as count one, bond will be set at $2,500. In count two, bond will be set at $1,500. Yes.
Okay. Premier charge pour un compte-rang, il dit 41, il dit qu'on ça mettre à $2,500 pour compte de réalité. Deuxième charge pour un compte-rang, c'est $1,500 que lié.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Merci.
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 All right. Thank you, Mr. Interpreter.
You're welcome. Thanks for using our services. Have a good day. Thank you. Merci,
Wait,
monsieur.
hang on.
Thank
Don't
you.
hang up.
Sure.
Is there a way you can transfer us to a
I'll
Russian
be there.
interpreter?
Interpreter, is that correct, sir?
A Russian interpreter, yes.
You said the language is Russian? Is that
Russian, yes.
okay? I will hold on 1 second. I will transfer you to the operator, and I will do that for you. Just 1 second, please.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, while we're waiting on Russian interpreter, we'll call Fabian Castillo, 2014 CF 16094AO, or will waive his appearance at initial appearances on all these cases based on his being in medical, violation of probation, court finds a prior judge issued a warrant for his arrest, set bond at $0, will stay the bond and set bond at $0.
Hello?
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 Hi, I'm calling from Orange
Well,
County
any
Courthouse, trying to get a Russian interpreter.
Yes, sir. Please offer your level 5 Russian interpreter. Have a great day.
Back on
Hold for the next available interpreter.
Mr. Castillo, 2016 CF 14651, burglary of a structure, grand theft, third degree, criminal mischief. Warrant was previously issued by a judge in the circuit. Count one, bond will be stayed at $5,000. Count two, $1,000. Count three, $150. 2016 CF.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. That's the full ID 217857 for Russian.
Great, thank you so much. This is Judge Dubois calling from Orange County Courthouse. We have a case. Are you a court-certified interpreter?
I am Language Line certified, sir.
Okay. Have you been sworn today to translate from English to Russian and Russian to English?
No, I have not.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you, to the best of your ability, translate from English to Russian and Russian to English, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay. If I can get you to translate everything I'm saying to Mr. Valashenko, I would appreciate it. Sir, can you hear us?
Алло, добрый день. У вас на линии русский переводчик. У вас сейчас слушание судьи в округе Оранж Каунти. Господин Волошенко, вы нас слышите?
Да, слышу.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sir, you are here on a charge of battery, domestic violence, as well as tampering with a witness, hindering communication to law enforcement.
Вы находитесь здесь в задержании по обвинениям в насилии, домашнем насилии, а также то, что вы мешали свидетелю и также помехи в отношении коммуникаций.
Court does find that there was probable cause for your arrest and will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you.
Суд суд выносит решение о том, что есть достаточно оснований для того, чтобы вас арестовали, и суд также назначит для вас государственного защитника, для того, чтобы представлять ваши интересы в суде.
Is there a Yulia Valasenko in the courtroom? No? Okay. Sir, the court, as to count one, will set bond at $150. Count two will set bond at $2,500.
Your Honor, I do apologize. If you could repeat the fines for count 1 and 2 for the interpreter, I was not able to hear you.
Or count one, bond will be set at $150, and count two, bond will be set at $2,500.
Thank you. Суд также постановил, что по первому обвинению назначить залог в сумме $150, по второму обвинению назначить залог на сумму $2,500.
Sir, if you are able to bond out of jail, you are not to reside at the home on Forest Hill Court.
К вам обращается судья. В случае, если вы сможете внести этот денежный залог, чтобы вас отпустили временно под залог, и вы сможете быть освобождены, вам запрещается возвращаться и оставаться в вашем доме на Forest Hill Court.
I will allow you to return to the home one time with law enforcement to retrieve your personal belongings.
Вам разрешено вернуться в этот дом один раз в сопровождении полицейского для того, чтобы забрать личные вещи.
You are not to have any contact directly or indirectly with the victim in this case.
Вам запрещается прямо или косвенно иметь какой-либо контакт с жертвой по данному делу.
You are not to consume or use any alcoholic beverages while you're out on bond.
Также, пока вы находитесь в освобождении под залогом, вам запрещается употреблять алкогольные напитки.
If you have any guns or ammunition, they are to be surrendered to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release from jail.
В случае, если у вас есть какое-либо огнестрельное оружие или амуниция к нему, вам приказано в течение 24 часов после того, как вас освободят под залог, сдать это оружие представителям правоохранительных органов.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Благодарим и удачи.
Thank you, Madam Interpreter.
We do appreciate using your services. Have a wonderful day.
All right, back on Mr. Castillo. 2016 CF 14651. There was an affidavit issued for his arrest by a judge in the circuit. Bond was set. I already did that one. 2016 CF 14651. I already did that one. Sorry. All right. Mr. Castillo, 2017 CF 13898. Burglary of a structure, grand theft, third degree criminal mischief. Judge of the circuit found probable cause, issued a warrant for his arrest. Count one, bond will be set at $1,500. Count two, $1,500. Count three, $500. And Mr. Castillo, 2018 CF 37454 AO. Burglary of a structure. Court previously found probable cause, issued a warrant for his arrest. Set bond at $1,000 for count one, $250 for counts two and three. And the Office of Public Defender was appointed to represent Mr. Castillo on all of his cases. All right, anything else? We got some 33-day motions on Mr. Ami, Joel Ami. State?
Notice of non-filing was filed, Your Honor.
All right, so I will grant the motion. and he can be released from jail. All right. And then we also have State versus Bruce Glover.
Glover, notice of non-filing, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Hamilton, Matthew Hamilton.
Two cases, I believe.
Yes, 20 CF 1550 and 1536.
Notice of non-filing for both.
Both. All right. So we'll grant both those. Put them out.